Okay, you want to go toxin free with your body and your skincare routine, but it's overwhelming to know where to start. And most importantly, how are you going to find products that actually work like your old favorites? This is part 3 in the How to Live Toxin Free for Good series. And in today's episode, we're going over our bodies. We're going to figure out why it's important to go toxin free with your body routine, how to do so, and some really great examples. I'm Casey. I help self-employed moms look and feel their absolute best by detoxing their personal care routines in easy, manageable steps. If you're new here, consider subscribing because I'll put out a new episode each and every week. I have a confession. This is probably my favorite topic, especially out of this 3-part series. I love helping women navigate and detox their makeup bags because number one, it's the biggest struggle. In last 2 episodes, we talked about going clean with your eating and going clean with your home. Now, those 2 topics in particular have been covered in a lot of depth by a lot of different people. There are a lot of experts out there that have information for you to make it really, really simple. But what I've found is that people get hung up when they get to their makeup and their body routine, just because there's not only not as much on the market, it's fairly new when it comes to an industry, a clean industry that's coming about, but also you deserve to look and feel your best without compromising your health or your health for your beauty. So this topic is going to be good. Now, we've talked about how many people get motivated or get started on their toxin-free living journey, and it usually has to do with one of these 4 things. Either they're going more eco-conscious in order to have a minimal impact on the earth, they are pregnant or a new mom, because that often triggers a motivation to live a healthier, cleaner lifestyle, or they're dealing with or trying to avoid some sort of chronic illness that are the most common in the US and a lot of people are struggling with. You can see if you just look at the top killers in the US, a lot of people are struggling from heart disease, cancers, diabetes, and all of those things can be cleaned up by reducing your toxin exposure and living a healthier, cleaner lifestyle. And then the last one being just wanting to live your best, highest version of yourself, which means getting more in alignment and lifting the weight of those toxic burden that you carried around. So whatever your motivation for being here, I applaud you. And I've got some good tips to help you get through this steps or get through this phase of the journey really, really well with a lot of fun. In addition to what we're sharing here today, I like to equip you with a powerful resource in each and every episode. And I have the Detox Your Makeup Bag in 5 Easy Steps guide that is going to complement this information so beautifully. And there you've got some good downloadable, clickable images that you can take with you with the blacklisted ingredients and ways that you can make these changes quick and easy in your home and for your body without compromising your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. So if you haven't already, download that guide right now. Let's dig into going toxin-free on your body. Now, a lot of people put this stage off or put it off until last because they think that it doesn't really have much impact and that eating clean and cleaning out your home toxins is more important. And I'm not sure that's really the case. If you think about it, our bodies have a natural detoxification process. We have organs and our system is designed to detox what we don't need or anything that is not adding to our health. We have lungs and a colon and sweat glands and kidneys, and that's fantastic. But what happens when you apply things to your skin is that they are straight into the bloodstream. And so they override a lot of that detoxification process that we get the benefit of when we consume foods or we breathe things in. If you think about it, think about why birth control patches and nicotine patches work so well. When you apply them to your skin, they go right in. So that's also what's happening to the products that you're using on your body. We think that this has a really minimal impact, but it has a huge impact on our health. And I've seen some really amazing changes, especially in people's skin when they go toxin free with their beauty routine. Some important things to note are that in the US, this industry of personal care products and things that we apply to our skin is not very heavily regulated. In many other countries, they're banning over 1,300 ingredients because there are links with cancers or endocrine disruptors or hormone regulation or infertility or gastro problems, all sorts of problems that are linked with these toxins and these common ingredients in products. They're banned in other countries. In the US, it's fair game. Put them in anything and you don't even have to label it. We have this little hidden loophole in this industry called the fragrance ingredient. And that fragrance ingredient is a trade secret. And so companies will use that to house a lot of toxins or so that they don't have to list them on the ingredient label, because you consumers are becoming much more aware and much more conscious, which is awesome. That means people are wanting and are aware that we need cleaner products. The tricky thing that's going on is that a lot of those products on the natural aisle are greenwashed, which greenwashing just means that it's marketed as safe when it really is not, and it still has some unsafe ingredients in it. So where do people get hung up? Usually it's on the performance piece. You can find some safe products out there, but you're often spending more for them and then they don't work. Let me know, have you ever had or bought a natural product only to find that your makeup was melted off by noon? Like, that sucks when you're spending more money and getting less quality. And I've wasted a lot of money doing just that, which is why I put together this guide, which is why I'm so passionate about this topic. Because after a lot of research and a lot of trial and error, I've finally found some products that actually work better than my old toxic favorites. They're about the same price, and they're actually clean and nourishing for my body and my health. So let me just tell you, once you find those products that work for you and your routine, you will never look back. So we're just starting to get some information on this topic. There are organizations out there like Campaign for Safe Cosmetics, the Breast Cancer Prevention Partners. Those are a couple organizations that are doing really good things, especially in the skincare and body care and cosmetics space. And they're having influence. And you can start to see more and more green companies come out of the woodwork that have high quality products. So let me just tell you, ladies, you do not have to sacrifice. The other really cool thing about purchasing from companies who are doing good things and making clean products is they often have a more thoughtful approach to doing business in general. You'll see a lot of these companies are B corporations, or they're partnered up with an organization that is giving out good information. Maybe the company is education focused themselves and they're giving to charities. So by purchasing these products, you're not only changing the industry and setting up for future generations to have better quality products that are safe and clean for them, but you are having a more positive impact on a lot of different areas. Eco-consciousness is a big piece of this. Often if a company is paying attention to the toxins that they're putting in their products, and not always, but often they're starting to become more conscious about the impact that all of this packaging and all of this waste that is so prevalent in the cosmetics and beauty space has on our environment, and they're leaning towards more conscious packaging. I know I've got a list of at least a dozen companies that I really like to support because they have glass, packaging or recyclable or refillable or biodegradable. Just they are very conscious of the packaging and reducing the plastic impact that they have. So ladies, let's get started. You no longer have to compromise your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Download this guide, the 5 easy steps to detox your makeup bag, and we're gonna walk right through this. You can download this right to your email inbox today, and you can get started finding safer products in an easy, manageable way, because that is absolutely one of my favorite things to do and one of my favorite things to share. So, question of the week. What is your die-hard, cannot live without, number one personal care or makeup product that is essential for you? Because I'll bet that there is a clean, safe option out there for you if you haven't found one yet. As always, if you got any value from today's episode, please comment, like, or share. I love hearing back from you, and I am so thankful that you joined me on this 3-part series of how to go toxin-free for good in the 3 simple phases. I look forward to seeing you on next week's episode.